Welcome back, everyone. I'm Jim,
I'm Clody.
and we are known as This and That. So, what do we have today, my beautiful bride? We have a request.
We do.
Good. Very good. Keep those requests coming in, folks. We appreciate them.
So we have a request to listen to Brantley Gilbert, Just As I Am. This is Arlington National Cemetery, and this is coming from Jill Crow.
Okay. Now, we've done several from Jill Crow before.
We have.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
What I always remember of Brantley Gilbert is he has a gravelly voice. I'm pretty sure that's who I'm thinking of.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Is
Yes.
that what you remember
Yes.
about him?
Yeah.
So we'll see. And we've liked his songs before.
We've heard a couple of his before.
Mhm.
Yes, we have.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, looking forward to this one.
Yeah. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you to those who are doing all three. If you have not done so already, please go ahead, hit the subscribe button, and help us reach our new goal of 11,750. If you'd like to leave a request for a song, please go to the post section of the channel. There's a video that's pinned there. Put it in the comment section of that video.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Here we go.
11,750. That's a big number. We need some help. Get there.
Yeah.
Just as I am.
We just came up here because this is where my dad's grave is, and we wanted to honor his sacrifice. So Brantley and I had the honor and the privilege of laying the wreath at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. It was one of the coolest things ever.
You know, the ceremony at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldiers is one thing, but walking to her dad's grave and helping her put that wreath down, kind of got a sense a little bit that I was out of place. I was definitely in over my head. And seeing tears come to her eyes when she told the story about him being ready to go if God were to call him. And, you know, hearing about the kind of love he had for his wife and his daughter and his son. And then her getting the news in 1995 that, you know, her dad's gone. And that's where she gets to go see him now. And I'm standing beside her putting the wreath down, you know.
It truly, from the bottom of our hearts, means so much that you all are here and that you guys took time out of your day and your 8-day trip to be here and to end here. It just means so much. So thank you guys.
It's a happy day today, knowing that we get to come out here and celebrate these lives, celebrate these heroes, these men and women that gave so much or gave the ultimate.
I got involved with both of these organizations through my husband's injury. He was injured in August of 2010, where he sustained bilateral amputations to both of his legs and severe blast injuries to both of his arms. So through that injury, I became a huge supporter of military nonprofits. These two specifically are dear to my heart. Obviously the Armed Forces Foundation because I work there, and Folds of Honor because of the things they do for fallen service members as well as severely injured service members and their families.
First heard about Folds of Honor, they had just got started, and they accepted us as recipients. So the money is awesome, but for me, it's a chance for healing to begin for my children and to be able to just give life and honor to their dad for his sacrifice, and it helps keep him alive. He, helped with their college tuition, and every time we get a chance to speak or to say thank you, there are no words to describe what that is, but again, it's just brought tremendous healing to our family.
You know, walking around seeing all these tombstones and all these graves, and it really makes you realize how small you are, and all the things that can drag you down on an everyday basis. People got real problems. At the end of the day, when you think about it, without all these tombstones and all this ultimate price that was paid, we couldn't saddle up on motorcycles anytime we wanted to. We couldn't drag a guitar out of the case, we couldn't take a stage, we couldn't sign an autograph, nothing. There's no telling what would have gone on if one of those lives would have been different. But that freedom comes with a price, and I'm not in a position to say, I paid it, but being involved with something like this that actually shed some light and this is where it's at. When you take the attention from that and off of my picture and off of him initials that are on the side of that bus, and you look at the names that are really important on there, that's an important part, and I'm just proud that we found something this important to share that kind of attention with and that kind of spotlight with. That's huge to me.
Well, we've been there,
Mm-hmm.
and if you've never been there, I would encourage you to go.
Yeah.
It will, I would say, humble.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
will humble you to no end.
Mm-hmm.
To see just the row after row after row of headstones.
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable. And you sit there, and if you watch the changing of the guard,
Mm-hmm.
um, I mean, it's very emotional.
And I think it's very powerful if you really sit and you think, and you really give it the gravity it deserves, that all of those people have fought for this country for you and to have what you have and to be where you are, right? I mean, and I don't think people really understand that. I mean, they do that. That's a self-sacrifice that they have. Um, and I don't think too many people appreciate it. They don't appreciate it enough, you
No,
know?
that's what I'm saying. You when you go there, and if you I would encourage you to read up about National Cemetery. I think
Mhm.
before you go,
Yeah.
so that when you're there, you have a little better understanding. You can do tours; they'll give you
Mhm.
tours of it. But I think what impressed me the most was that we watched before we went. I think we watched how these soldiers
Yeah.
become
How they're chosen.
the guardians of the tomb.
Mhm.
And I mean, they're there, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
Mhm.
They never leave that post.
And they're out there, rain, shine, snow.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Mhm.
I mean, I think when a hurricane went through there, they still
Mhm.
guarded the tomb.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you just, it's like I said, just it's very humbling, and you get a little bit of a flavor of uh, what a true patriot is, I guess.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
so
So, all right. But excuse me, this is the song, Just As I Am.
okay.
All right.
You sing, come just as you are. The skin and bones smell like a bar. You sure you want me there this way? Okay, well, I'm on my way. Grab this bottle just in case. I'm just too ashamed to pray. I'm bringing this burden to you now. Yeah, the prodigal son returns the only way that I know how. The only way that I know how. Gonna drive my steel horse down to the altar, put my hands on the tank and pray. Lord, I ain't got much to offer, and I ain't trying to die this way. So may this bottle be the body, and this bourbon be the blood. If I put pour it out, will you take my offering? Give me the strength to never pick it up. Yeah, here I stand, just as I am. You know most folks don't understand that I'm talking about pulling out my best friend. It sounds so sad, but that's how it is, and that's why it's gotta end. Lord, I've tried it by myself. Forgive my pride, I need your help. I'm gonna drive my steel horse down to the altar, put my hands on the tank and pray. Lord, I ain't got much to offer, but I ain't trying to die this way. So may this bottle be the body, and this bourbon be the blood. If I pour it out, will you take my offering? Give me the strength to never pick it up. Here I stand, just as I am.
Wonderful lyrics. Very, very, well, it goes back to storytelling, talking about someone's life, and yeah, wonderful lyrics. I like this song,
Yeah.
and I would put this. I haven't heard the rest of it, obviously, but the story it's telling, I would put it on my playlist just to humble yourself. Just say, okay, here I am. I mean, I'm a sinner. Accept me who I am.
Right.
I'm, I don't have a whole lot to offer you, but here I am. What do you think?
I like it. Yeah. It's a little different than what we've heard him sing before,
Yes,
right? But I like it. I like it
more
a lot.
subdued.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Well, I think you could hear his voice more in this song,
Hmm.
I think, than in the other songs that we've heard. Um, but no, I like it. I like the words to it, like you're
Yeah.
saying. Yeah.
Fill that river full of tears and whiskey, blood I spilled and the wars I've waged, 1,000 love lost, heartbroken memories, scars on the heart, and the skin I'm wearing raised me up, a brand new man, so I can face this world just as I am. You sing, come just as you are, the skin and bones and broken heart. You kept your word, and here I stand, born again. Just as I am.
Different. I liked it.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Sure what it had to do with the first video though.
Well,
Unless that it was just separate, but
I think again, it's that you're coming back humbled. I mean,
yeah.
as he was saying,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it really struck him
Yes.
that
It affected him.
yes.
Yes. Yes.
So I think what it meant to him when I mean, you look at Arlington Cemetery, and then you go, "I'm so small."
Right.
And one of those, I'm not worthy, I'm so small.
Right.
Look what someone
Has
did
done.
for me,
Right. Okay. Get
right?
it. Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
I think, something as the saying goes, some gave what
All gave
all
some.
gave some, and
Some
then some gave
gave all.
all.
Yeah.
And you see that, and
Yeah.
it does humble you.
Yeah.
Uh,
And it's something to see it on TV or on video, but it's another thing to actually be there
yes.
and to really just take it in silence and just really understand what all of that means. Um, again, I think it's very powerful, can be overwhelming like he was experiencing. Um, but definitely a sight to see in person, to just see all of the graves just lined up and just know that that was soldier after soldier after soldier after soldier, right?
And there's another cemetery in France. I mean, people don't realize. I mean,
Yeah.
just it's unbelievable how when you're there, you're so tiny.
Hmm.
I mean, and again, like I said, it's a very emotional, humbling
Hmm.
experience. Uh,
Again, if you let yourself take it in. But if you're walking around and talking to people and you're not really taking it all in as to what is there and what it all means and how you are connected to it, because
yes,
you are connected to it. How are you connected to all that?
like I
Um,
said, that I would encourage anyone if, to go there
if you
first of
have
all.
not been, yeah, for
And
sure.
before you go, to research it, watch YouTube videos. Those soldiers that guard the tomb is, I mean, what they go through
Hmm.
in order to do that. You
Yeah,
talk about the discipline and having the desire to do something like that. It is unbelievable.
yeah.
I mean, you have to be so disciplined, and it has to be mean so much to you.
Hmm.
I mean, it's something. Like I said, we were there and we watched that changing of the guard.
We're actually going back.
Yeah, we're gonna go back this summer.
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah, wonderful, great,
yeah, yeah. Loved
great
it.
song. To get
Loved
back
it.
to Brantley, yeah. But
Yeah.
very powerful lyrics,
Yes.
very powerful.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
enjoyed it very much. And who
Jill
sent?
Crow.
All right, Jill, appreciate it.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Well, fantastic.
Uh,
Till the next time, I'm Jim,
I'm Clody.
and we are this and that. Till then, see ya.
Bye.